The intense missions and rising tensions at the famous Beichang Academy. First up, Mu Chen just got back from a big heavenly mission, and get this, even though he's technically at a lower cultivation level, Yang Qin level, right, he single-handedly defeated Bai Sha. Now, Bai Sha is a city lord, a much stronger Hao Tian level cultivator, and part of the dangerous Demon Dragon Palace. Quite the feat. This win got Mu Chen over 3 million Ling points, think of it like academy currency, pushing him closer to getting that northern sea dragon blood he really wants. Second, while Mu Chen was off being amazing, things got serious back at the academy. His close ally Lo Li, she got injured bravely defending their student group, the Goddess Lo Assembly. It seems Yang Hong, who's now with the powerful Demon Path Assembly that's led by Hiao, ranked 4th on the big Great Heaven list, launched some aggressive attacks. Lo Li fought off tons of them, like over 50 cultivators, including some pretty high-ranked folks. She won, but yeah, got hurt doing it. Finally, Mu Chen is not letting this slide. He suspects Hiao was behind the attacks, maybe because Mu Chen snubbed his mission offer earlier. So what's he do? He sent a formal challenge, basically declared he's going to visit the Demon Path Assembly in 5 days to settle things. So yeah, Mu Chen's return is really stirring the pot, setting us up for a major showdown within the academy.
This is the brief on the Great Ruler, the demonic gathering showdown. Okay, so we're diving into a really intense moment in The Great Ruler. You know, this big fantasy world with superpowered cultivators and some serious rivalries going on at their academy. Well, this particular incident sparks a huge challenge against one of the academy's top student groups, really shaking up the power balance. Right, let's get into what you need to know. 3 key things happened here. First, what actually kicked this whole thing off? Well, Mu Chen's girlfriend, Lo Li, she got injured fighting members of this group called the Demonic Gathering. They're a tough bunch, led by Hiao, who's ranked number 4 on the Great Divine list. Think of that as the Academy's official power chart. Lo Li's incredibly strong herself, but she was trying to save her energy just in case she had to fight Hiao directly, and that's how she got hurt. So Mu Chen, he's absolutely furious. It's personal revenge time. Second, you've got this incredibly bold challenge and how everyone just wrote Mu Chen off. He sends this thank you invitation to the demonic gathering, saying he'll visit in 5 days. Everyone immediately got it. It was a direct challenge. But then he just disappears for those 5 days. Hiao and his crew, they thought it was hilarious, openly mocking him, totally convinced Mu Chen stood 0 chance against their leader. Big mistake, maybe. And finally, the dramatic showdown itself. Fast forward 5 days. A massive crowd gathers right at the demonic gathering's headquarters. First, Luo Li shows up with her own crew, the Goddess Gathering, stunning everyone. She walks right up to Hiao, basically daring him to fight her, and warning him he better not lose his rank. But just as things were about to kick off, bam! Mu Chen appears out of nowhere. He's way up on a building overlooking the whole scene, eyes totally locked on Hiao, looking absolutely ruthless. This throws down the gauntlet for a massive battle. You just know alliances are going to be tested and serious power is about to clash.
This is the brief on Mu Chen's strategic masterpiece. So, let's dive into this really cool moment. It's a super high-stakes confrontation, right? You've got our young hero, Mu Chen, going up against this group called the Demon Soul Assembly and their leader, Hiao. But instead of just charging in, Mu Chen pulls off this amazing, unexpected strategy. It's less about brute force, more about brains. Okay, first takeaway, Mu Chen's bold entrance. He literally just shows up at the Demon Soul Assembly's base. And he's not there to chat. He demands an apology for how they treated the Goddess Assembly, which he kind of protects. Plus, he wants this guy, Yang Hong, kicked out. He frames it all as just being polite after their previous run-in. Talk about gutsy. It definitely stunned everyone and ramped up the tension. Second, the hidden weapon, linearies. This is the core of his plan. See, Mu Chen didn't want a straight fight. He'd already secretly set up 10 level 3 linearies. Think of these as seriously powerful magic traps or formations right inside their territory. Now, controlling over 500 linearies symbols, the components that activate these things, takes serious skill. He pulls it off using something called the mind-connecting linearies state, basically a unique mental link to the arrays, and gets the massive energy needed from the white dragon pearl, a super potent artifact. And finally, the big power play. Mu Chen activates all 10 of these complex arrays at once. We're talking the Blazing Demon Array, Wind Demon Array, Golden Tiger Demon Array, all going off simultaneously. This creates this terrifying encirclement, putting immense pressure on the Demon Soul Assembly. Even powerful guys like He Yao were freaked out. It showed Mu Chen is not someone to underestimate, even if his own power level or cultivation stage seems lower.
So, Mu Chen's pre-planned, layered Lin array strategy totally turned the tables, showing off his tactical genius and power.
This is the brief on Mu Chen's Showdown. Okay, so today we're diving into this really intense face-off between the up-and-comer Mu Chen and the powerhouse He Yao. And trust me, this clash wasn't just a fight. It seriously shook things up, sparked a big rivalry, all thanks to some wild displays of ancient array mastery. So first, Mu Chen, leader of the newer goddess Roa Guild, pulls this bold move at the rival Maka Devil Guild's turf. And get this, he brings 10 synchronized level 3 spirit arrays. These are complex magic formations for attack and defense. Seeing 10 at once? Yeah, that put He Yao, a top-ranked guy, totally on the back foot. Big surprise. Then, Mu Chen pulls out his ace, a devastating level 4 spirit array. Crazy part, it pops into existence instantly from this rusty metal orb, a gift from his powerful friend Su Linger. This thing was way stronger. Seeing it appear out of nowhere stunned everyone and forced He Yao to admit Mu Chen had the upper hand. He definitely didn't want to tangle with that. Okay, so finally, things really escalate, and the Maka Devil Guild's headquarters gets wrecked. He Yao wouldn't apologize for his guild messing with Mu Chen's crew, so Mu Chen unleashed those 10 level 3 arrays. Boom! They merged into massive light pillars and smashed the main building. He Yao was furious, tried to fight back, but Mu Chen's ally Ro Li stepped in. Plus Elder Sukayan shielded Mu Chen, stopping the fight, so He Yao had to back down, vowing revenge at the next big sect competition. Yeah, Mu Chen's calculated power play didn't just take down a building, it totally reset his reputation and changed the game in the cultivation world.
This is the brief on the great ruler, Mu Chen's evolving journey. All right, let's get you up to speed. We're diving into what's going on with our protagonist, Mu Chen. You know, he's dealing with some pretty intense challenges, new rivals popping up, and oh yeah, getting ready for a huge battle that could really shake things up for him. First off, Mu Chen just scored a massive win. He didn't just beat the Mocha Demon Gathering, you know, that powerful bunch of mystical beings. He absolutely crushed them. Big payback for them hurting his friend Lo Li. Plus, it really showed he's got way better control over that awesome heart-linking formation technique of his, that unique spiritual power that makes him so tough in a fight. Definitely shows his strength is growing, a lot. Okay, so second point. Just as things look up, a tricky new rival enters the picture. This guy, He Yao, turns out he's seriously powerful, kinda hiding it and super cunning. But here's the twist. His main goal isn't really Mu Chen right now. He's aiming to outshine the famous Li Tong, you know, the top dog senior student in the upcoming Battle of the Spirit Arts, which is basically this major school-wide combat competition. Sneaky, right? So with all this heating up, Mu Chen's got to prepare. Finally, with Lo Li backing him up, he makes a smart move. He heads into the super dangerous Heavenly Thunder region. Think of it as this multi-level, intense training dimension. Why? He needs to seriously level up his training, and crucially, unlock the full power hidden inside his White Dragon Pearl, that ancient superpotent artifact with all that elemental energy locked away. Mu Chen stands on the brink of destiny, ready to unleash his true potential against the hidden dangers that await.